Let me ask you something. Do you like cold calling? If you answer no, guess what? You're a normal human. Unless you're a masochist, prospecting sucks. But guess what? It's a necessary evil. So what does this have to do with auto dialers? Well, they get you more results in the same amount of time. Anywhere between 200 to 400% more, depending on who you're asking. I once used an auto dialer to open 14 new accounts in 1 month, all from cold calling, which resulted in over $300,000 in new business. Using an auto dialer, you can either get the same amount of results in half the time, or if you work the same amount of time, you'll at least double your production. Both are huge wins. So for that reason today, I'm going to be going over the benefits of auto dialers, the best ones on the market today, so you can go out there and start smashing your quotas. So if that sounds good, let's get into it. So first, let's talk a little bit. Why do auto dialers make you so much more efficient? The main reason being is that it automatically is dialing the next number for you the moment you hang up or the other person hangs up, right? Which saves you a ton of time. Just that natural copy and paste, a little bit of downtime that anyone would just naturally have when you're done with the call. It's automatically dialing the next number for you in the list. That, but also many of these auto dialers have multi-line dialers as well. A multi-line dialer is, as it sounds, you're actually going to have multiple phone lines dialing at the exact same time. So essentially, what that means is, let's say you have three going, whichever one gets a pickup, it'll go to that line, and essentially you can start talking to that person. In the meantime, the other two are dialing. And if actually you get a pickup on the other line, it'll put that person on hold, and then automatically will dial them back if they hang up. So combining these things together, that's why you're just able to get so much more volume at an extremely high rate. On top of that, a lot of them have a local presence feature as well. And a local presence is essentially when you're calling someone, it automatically will select a local area code, which easily gets you a 30% or more bump, right, in pickups just from having the local presence feature. And then you have 3, 4 lines dialing at the same time automatically. So as you might imagine, you're able to get really, really big numbers. I mean, 4, 5, 600, even like 1,000 dials in a day is possible with these multi-line dialers. Um, I personally say for me, it effectively doubles my production because there are diminishing returns. I mean, if you had 10, 20 dialers go, there's still just you, one person who can possibly talk. So there are diminishing returns. I usually find it like at least doubles pretty conservatively, but triple wouldn't be crazy to assume that either. You're also a lot of them have built-in sales CRMs as well. You're actually able to send emails and text messages on the fly, and actually have scripts that pop up and all these types of things, right? So basically, it has it all in one. So you can send emails, send text messages on the fly. Yeah, send me an email. Boom, done. Did it come through? Right? So it has so many things to where you're able to go really fast. It's all about efficiency and all about speed. Hey guys, real quick, if you do want to learn how to optimize your sales process, smash your quotas, and get all other awesome sales related content like this, please subscribe down below. So, so why does this matter? I don't think I need to explain this to you, but cold calling, prospecting is a necessary evil. So why not try to get it done as fast as possible? Now, if you're a full-time cold caller, that means you'll essentially just be able to up your production, all these types of things. That's great. But for a lot of us who are actually doing the sales calls, I want to get my appointments done, my follow-ups done, as fast as I possibly can so I can go on to other tasks. And so with an auto dialer, I know that I'm able to cut that amount of time in half at least, or probably even more. So that alone makes it absolutely worth the ticket price for these softwares. And talking about softwares, here are my top 3 favorite auto dialers that I've used in the past that are really good. So let's get into that right now. Okay, first one here is Phone Burner. Phone Burner is actually the first one I used. Works great. Still is totally awesome. It's got all the things you need. Auto dialer. It's got the local presence, text messaging, emailing. It's got all the things I'm talking about here, and then some other particular bells and whistles if you're really looking to, you know, be specialized. If you have something particular you want, go take a look. Pricing's pretty competitive. What is it? 150 bucks? Yeah, 140. Yeah, okay, so if you build monthly, 165. Actually, it's one of the more expensive ones for just a one-line dialer, in my opinion, but I do think it actually works. better than some of the other one-line dialers. So if you're just going to go one line, I would go this one. All right, so that's number one, foam burner. Number two, we'll go to Mojo Dialer. That is they're one of the OGs, I think, from these auto dialer softwares. To be perfectly honest, I mean, take a look at the features yourself. It's got all the same things as Foam Burner, in my opinion, except for it is a little bit cheaper. The reason I think I switched over to Foam Burner was because I found that the connection was better on Foam Burner. But assuming maybe they got that sorted out. This is already a few years ago. But it is a little bit cheaper. For the one line dialer, 99 bucks. But then they got the triple line going. They got the old triple, which is awesome. I wouldn't actually suggest going more than triple. I used to probably I think I don't used to only turn them on to a double line dialer myself, but I have tried triple and quad lines, and so I think triple is about the most you need. So if you're going for a multi-line dialer, this would be a good option here. All right, so that's Mojo Dialer. Okay, then we'll go to number three, Prospect Boss. Prospect Boss isn't that well known for whatever reason. I mean, I would say I know because I actually found that the software itself is a little bit more buggy. It's a little bit more, chunky. It kind of freezes a little bit more, which is a little bit annoying. But I did use it for a long time because it is a bit cheaper. So you can see the one line dialer is 85. I like because they actually broke it down to a two-line dialer. They used to have a three and a four-line dialer package, but it looks like they've gone back to just having the three-line dialer, which I actually I agree with because I actually had the four-line dialer of theirs and it just didn't work that well and it really wasn't worth the money, and so I like it. So if you're looking for a two-line dialer, this would be a good option. And then they have the three-line dialer as well, which is a little bit cheaper, only 115 a month compared to the other ones I mentioned before, Mojo Dialer. And so if you're looking for a budget option with a two-line dialer or just like a cheaper one-line dialer, it's worth a shot. They give you a 10-day trial for 10 bucks, and basically all of these have 1 month trials. So just try them out, see which one you like more, and then make a decision. What I'll say though with all these dialers is that they're just tools. They're tools that basically do almost the exact same thing. Yeah, sure, some are going to have this bell and whistle, some are going to come with this, some things you're actually going to have to add on these for an extra cost. Sure, I agree with that. They're not all literally identical, but they're still tools. What really matters is you, the person, the scripting, and the delivery of the lines. That's what separates success from failure in this. So don't stress too much about it. Just pick one of the three. They all have free trials. Cancel it. Try the other ones. None of them really stands out more than the other. And really, it all comes down to you and your delivery. All right. So I hope that was helpful, guys. If you got any questions, drop me a comment down below and I'll get back to you. Thank you.